Charge the defibrillator. Clear.
About time you woke up.
Huh? Where am I?
You're in the hospital. You took an overdose of pills.
Oh, yeah. Who are you?
I'm the spirit of your past. I'm here to show you your past life. There'll be 2 more spirits to visit you to show you your future. Then you have a decision to make.
Like in the movie A Christmas Carol, when Scrooge is visited by the ghosts of his Christmas past, present, and future?
Not exactly. First, I'm going to take you on a journey to revisit some memories of your past. Then, you'll be visited by the spirits of the fork in the road, where you have to decide which road you wish to take. So, are you ready?
Do I have a choice?
Well, later you get to choose. But for now, you must come with me.
Let me find something to wear.
Not necessary.
I hate clowns. Could have at least let me get dressed.
Not necessary. No one can see us.
So why are you showing me this?
To show you the simple times, when you were happy.
Yeah, that was fun. But Jesse and I were younger then. Unfortunately, life isn't filled with happy times forever. And clowns.
Don't be so negative. I can show you plenty more. How about this one?
Yeah, but I was just a kid then. It's much worse as a teenager.
Oh, girlfriend, you're so negative. Okay, how about this one?
He was always such a brat.
Oh, he's just showing you how much he loves you.
Yeah, right.
All right, don't tease your sister. Come on.
Patty, come on back. He's not going to do that again.
Do you remember this one?
Yeah. I wanted that doll so bad. It's all I talked about for months.
Well, that was a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was when I was younger. It's not the same as now.
Patience, my child.
What are we doing here?
To learn something you didn't know.
How are we gonna tell the kids?
We don't. There's no sense in worrying the kids. They shouldn't have to deal with adult issues.
But I've been at that job for 15 years. It's not fair. What am I gonna do?
We'll survive. You'll find something else and I'll get a job. We'll make it. We have each other.
I didn't know.
They didn't want you to know. They were trying to protect you.
But I was so awful to them.
I'm sure they understood. So are you ready for some more fond memories?
Do I have a choice?
Look what I found. Oh, gross!
That doesn't seem so gross now.
No, they really love each other. And they stick together when times are tough. And they love you and Jesse.
I feel like a spoiled brat. I just didn't understand what they were going through.
So, let's look at something more recent. How's this for fond memories?
Jesse was such a brat. That was so mean.
Where did your sense of humor? A face snake? That was funny.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. But not at the time. I was so mad because I didn't have a new pair of shoes, and here my parents were so worried about just putting food on the table.
Well, you know what they say about walking in someone else's shoes. Never judge another until you walked in their shoes. You might think that you understand why somebody does something or doesn't do something.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Hi.
So what are you doing? Alex,
I don't know. I might just be right there.
Hey, Phoenix.
Hi, Linda, Kathy, Carla.
Hey, Fatty Patty.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Those girls think way too highly of themselves.
Heard that. Well, I gotta get to class.
Okay. Thanks.
Those girls are bullies. Don't let them get to you. They get off on making people feel bad.
Well, they succeeded with me.
Hey, do you want to maybe hang out after school today?
Thanks, but I have to go right home after school. Hey, it's not you. I'd really like to. I just have to go right home to watch my brother. My mom started a new job. Maybe some other time?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Cool. I should have been a better friend to Teresa. She was the only one nice to me at school.
Okay, kids, please pass your project reports to the front of the class.
Did you see that?
See what?
The paper. Linda changed it. That was why I got an F. Why are you showing me this?
I have to show you different aspects of your life.
Well, you can see why I wanted to kill myself. Life's just not fair.
Well, I understand why you feel the way that you do. And life isn't always fair. Now it's time to go back.
Go back where?
Back to the hospital, where you meet the two spirits of the fork in the road.
What does that even mean?
You'll see, my child. You'll see everything more clearly.
Let me guess. You're the spirit of the fork in the road. Let's get this over with. So I guess you're like the Grim Reaper or something? Is this what happens to me? Do I die? I didn't think I had this many people who cared.
It's my fault. She's dead because of me.
It's no one's fault.
But I was so mean to her. I should have been better.
Jessie, sweetheart, don't blame yourself. Patty knows how much you love her. It's not your fault.
Jess, it's not your fault. Do something. Tell him it's not his fault. Will he be okay?
I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. We are here today to show our love and support for Patty Roberts' family and to seek and receive comfort in our time of sorrow at her passing. Let us bow our heads in prayer.
Why?
I'm so sorry, Mom.
Why did you do this to me?
I didn't do it to you. I did it to me, Mom.
Your child isn't supposed to die before you. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
It is a sad day we gather to remember fallen classmate Patty Roberts. She is survived by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, her brother Jesse, and many friends and classmates.
I should have been a better friend.
Don't beat yourself up. You were a great friend. I can't believe she'd do this.
I wish I could have done more. I wish she would have talked to me about what was bothering her.
You were a great friend. You were nice to me when no one else was. What's with them? They act like they don't even care.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
No, Daddy, please don't do it. Don't make the same mistake I did. No. No. Is he gonna be okay?
Oh, God. I miss you so much, Patty Cakes.
We are all part of a group we didn't elect to join. But anyone who hasn't experienced the loss of a loved one through suicide doesn't understand it like we do.
They all look so sad, so heartbroken.
The first thing we're going to do tonight is watch a movie called Fatal Mistakes, Families Shattered by Suicide. There's such a stigma attached to suicide, and this film will dispel some of those myths and enlighten you as to some facts.
I'm so sorry. What have I done?
As you can see from the movie, suicidal depression can be caused by a chemical imbalance of serotonin in the body that leaves the victim feeling helpless and hopeless.
That's how I felt.
It's not their fault. It's not the fault of others, and it sure isn't the fault of anyone in this room. It's an illness, just like any other illness that needs to be treated. Yes.
My daughter overdosed on pills. I feel like this weight's been lifted off my shoulders now that I understand suicide better.
That's what we're here for. To let people know that there is hope. There is help. We need to bring the facts about suicide out of the closet so people understand it as the illness it is.
I wish I would have known that, or that I would have talked to someone.
Yes.
My son hung himself.
My husband shot himself.
My friend jumped off a bridge.
My husband had PTSD and he shot himself.
I went to a suicide support group today.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we need to talk about it.
I said.
Look, I know this is difficult for you. It is for me, too.
I just can't.
Not talking about it or understanding suicide is the problem. I learned so much today.
Okay.
Do you know there are more suicides than homicides in this country?
You're kidding.
No. And suicide is the second leading cause of death in teens.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, the teen brain is different from the adult brain.
How's that?
Well, the teen brain, the prefrontal cortex, isn't fully developed until they're in their mid-20s. And that's the portion of the brain responsible for serotonin production. And serotonin is responsible for behavior such as decision-making, impulsiveness, emotions, inhibitions, and mood.
Wow. That explains a whole lot.
So is this the Tiny Tim moment?
No, Jesse, don't do it. Don't make the same mistake I did. No.
You know, hon, there's also a hereditary component to suicide. I know Jesse's been feeling guilty. We need to keep an eye on him and get him some counseling to help him deal with this.
Mom, you have to go now. Mom, it's Jesse. You have to stop him.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I could have swore I heard Patty calling for help.
Now you're letting your imagination get the best of you.
No, no. It's a mother's intuition. There's something wrong.
Jesse!
Jesse! Oh my God!
Jesse!
Oh God!
Jesse!
God. Jesse!
Jesse!
Go, go.
Jesse! Breathe, Jesse, please breathe. Oh my God, did I cause this? What have I done?
Oh yes, we need an ambulance. We need, as quickly as you can, please God, get us an ambulance.
Let me guess. You're the second spirit of the fork in the road?
Yes, I am. It's nice to meet you, Patty.
Hey, at least you talk. Is Jesse okay?
It doesn't have to happen.
So where are we off to now?
We're going to take the second fork in the road to see what your future might bring.
Woo! You sure are frisky. What's up?
I got a job paying much better than the last one.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes, 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 yes.
Hey, Patty.
Hi.
Hey, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go to the dance with me.
Yes, say yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you then.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Phoenix just asked me to the dance. So cool. You go, girl.
has been brought to my attention that someone switched assignments on another student.
He found out.
I know who did this. Now you have one of two choices. You can deny and ignore what you've done, get an F on the report and for the class. Or two, you can own up to it in class, in front of everyone, like a mature young lady who's sorry for what she's done. Do a makeup report and community service. The choice is yours.
Who has to choose between the fork in the road now?
Yes, Linda, you have something to say?
I switched Patty's paper. It was just supposed to be a joke.
That was no joke. It was cruel and mean-spirited. Think about what you've done and start writing on the board.
Sorry.
What goes around comes around.
So I guess this is what I'll miss if I die.
Just one of the many events that might happen if you choose the right fork in the road.
Remember, as you transition from high school to the next fork in the road of life, there are consequences for your actions. Make intelligent decisions with integrity and insight. Carla Kennedy, Linda Lacey, Phoenix Phillips, Patty Roberts, Teresa Thompson, Kathy Williams,
So what are your plans?
I don't know yet.
Really?
What about you guys?
I
No
think
clue.
Oh.
Can you take a picture of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
In front of your sister. There you go.
A real Hallmark moment.
There's more.
Thank you. Oh my God. Is this what the future holds for me?
That's not for me to say. This is just one of many forks in the road from which to choose in what direction you decide to take your life. This is just a sample of what may occur if you choose this path. It's called free will, my dear.
Who gives Patty Roberts away in marriage to this man?
Her mother and I do.
We are gathered here to unite Patty Roberts and Phoenix Phillips in holy matrimony. Repeat after me. I, Patty Roberts, take you, Phoenix Phillips, to be my husband.
I, Patty Roberts, take you, Phoenix Phillips, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
For richer or poor.
For richer or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and cherish.
To love and cherish.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Until death do us part.
Until death do us part. I was so stupid to attempt suicide. Look what I did to others. Look what I'll miss.
Can I change what I did?
What's done is done. It can't be undone. But at this moment, your body is in a coma trying to heal. Now is the chance for you to decide between the fork in the road.
What do you mean?
Well, you've seen your past, and you've seen two roads of possible future outcomes. Not everyone gets this chance.
I want to live. I want to choose that fork in the road.
Now know that life is not going to be a smooth path. You'll have ups and downs, but hopefully you'll come to realize that the highs outweigh the lows, and that life is so precious and very worth living. It's what you make of it.
I understand now. Please, I want to live.
Okay, but you have to promise to make a difference in your life.
How do I do that?
First, be kind, generous, and honest, and live a life of purpose.
I promise I will.
And I need you to do something for me.
What is it? Anything.
You've learned a lot about suicide and what causes it.
Yes.
You've been given this opportunity to not only change your life, but the lives of others by becoming an advocate for suicide support.
What do I do?
Go out and speak to young people. Speak from your heart and crush the myths about teen suicide. Speak to the young people and tell them the truth about suicide and how to prevent it.
I can do that. I can definitely do it.
Well then, this journey has come to an end. Have a good life.
I will. Thank you so much.
Patty, I'm so sorry. Please wake up.
No, Mom. I'm the one who's sorry.
Oh my God, you're awake.
Mom, I'm so sorry I put you through this.
We're just so glad you're okay.
Jesse, is he okay?
Jesse's fine. He's just worried about you like all of us.
I was so stupid.
Doc, she's awake.
Yeah, welcome back. Can you sit up for me, please? All right, take a deep breath and hold it. All right, let it out. Take a deep breath, hold it. Let it out. Again. Let it out. And one more. That's good. You can lie back down. Well, you gave us quite a scare, young lady.
I'm sorry.
Now, your heart and your lungs sound good, and you can go home in a couple of days. But first, I want you to see our counselor here at the hospital. All right? Good.
Thanks, Doctor.
I tried to commit suicide. And I'm here to tell you that this is the wrong choice. I'm Patty Roberts, and I was so wrong. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I'm here today to dispel the myths about suicide and to enlighten you as to the facts about this dreaded illness. It is a treatable illness. It can be a chemical imbalance of serotonin, and serotonin is responsible for behaviors such as self-restraint and problem solving. We need to bring the stigma about suicide out of the closet and start a conversation so we can understand it. There is hope, and there is help. Let me tell you more.